Here we are again today with the little stick. Very gloomy weather, and it looks like it's gonna rain tomorrow, so figure I'll come get my flying fix today. So we'll see. Yesterday I noticed my elevator servo was twitching, so I went and I took the wing off and I checked it out, and it seemed to be fine, but I'm kind of worried about that. I should have changed it and I didn't. So let's hope that it's going to be fine today. Yeah, I'm pretty much retrimming it a little bit because I did a few readjustments with the when it's going down. Alright. Still wanting to go down. Yeah, apparently I adjusted it a little too much. Dead on. Dead on. Yep. Basically retrimming the plane because of what I did to it. Took some of that manual throw out of it. I may have went a little too much up. I'm pretty straight. I manually adjusted the aileron so I could center my trim back to my radios, and so far I hadn't had to touch it. Elevate, I had to go a little bit. I think I can actually bring some of that up back down. It seems like it's wanting to climb a little bit now. Like I said, hopefully that servo doesn't crap out on me. Flying a little below half throttle, about a third throttle right now. Just trying to fill it out. For some reason my elevator servo it's not wanting to recenter. If I give it a just tap the stick up a little bit or down, it pretty much doesn't want to center back. I tapped it up and it just gently goes up, so I'm gonna have to change that out. These servos I have in here, good servos, and they center perfectly. It's just that one is not. So trimming it in, guys. I know this is boring as all get up and you can't even always see the plane, even though it's closer than what it looks. I want to fly perfect with hands off. It takes a lot of time doing that. But like I say, with that elevator servo acting like it is, I really can't get that part of it right. Huh. I hope it just doesn't fail on me. That sucks. Yeah, these cameras, this isn't a wide angle camera I have, it's a normal, but man, this plane is a lot closer to me than what it looks like in the camera. It would make it a camera that's actually true to distance. I'm sure they do, but this is one of those high def key cams, and I know they jump, but I have the 1080p one, but I don't use it because it's such a wide screen, it's so wide everything looks so tiny and so far away. This is a 720p that I use. It's not as wide a frame, and it gives you a more realistic distance. Flag is down, so there's no wind at all here. That's perfect time to trim it. I was going to bring my little fly beam, my night fly out here and retrim it, because I made some manual adjustments on it also. So I want to do a night fly. I hadn't had a chance. And actually with this overcast, the thing would have glowed pretty well. Let's see if it's going to go straight towards rudder. Yeah, doesn't look bad. Do a runway without stretching, that way I can tell better if it's the rudder set. Not, okay, I'm on the edge of the runway. I just want to go to the right a tad with the rudder, so let's give it a few clicks left. And then I'm going to have to readjust my elevators, my ailerons again. I think that took care of the rudder issue, and the ailerons seem to be fine, so may have to give a click or two to the right on the ailerons. That's hands off, man. This much trimmed in here. I gotta change that elevator servo out. So, I mean, having to tap it every time you want to straighten out. Like if I just tap up a tad, well, it's gonna continue to just go up. Actually, my trims are pretty much in the center. Other than my elevator, I need to manually give that a little up so I can get my. So I had to give it about 3/4 trim down. I mean up to get it where it wasn't there, nose end. I think that I just gave it a couple clicks to the left to compensate the rudder trim I had to adjust, so it should be right on the money. Yeah, man, it's flying straight now. It's just like I said, the elevator. Invert it. What's that elevator servo's acting up, man? I don't know about that. Maybe as it gets hot working, after you work it a while, it's causing it to jitter. I just know after my last flight yesterday, I know I heard something and I looked and there's my elevator jittering around. So I knew immediately there was something going on with that. Yeah, right there, I just barely touched down on the elevator and let go, and it didn't center back to straighten up. It kept going down if I would let it. I prefer a little nose heavy. I prefer my nose to come down than my tail. Hands off right there. I'm still at a third, just quarter to thirds throttle. I'm just trying to get this thing trimmed the way I like it. I'm almost there. It's just, I should have changed that big one servo out. Want to still dig to the, okay, that was my center on my ailerons. I gave it another click or two to the left on the ailerons and you hear the beep beep, but I might have to go one click right again. A little bit of a wind, it's not enough to affect too much. I mean, it's light plane, but it's still wanting to, still, damn elevator, there you go. Okay, so one click to the right from center on my trim on the elevator, I mean aileron. just thinking of that elevator so daggone much. Hands off. I wanted to pull to the right a little bit, so I went ahead and hit one click, which made it center. That's hands off. Just wanting to climb a little bit, so and it's also going to the right. I'll give a couple clicks to the left. Usually takes me a whole flight to at least to get my planes trimmed if they're out of trim. Sometimes we get lucky and I don't have to do anything to them, but that only happened twice. Oh yeah, it's time for me to land. I'm not concentrating on my I'm in the 355 range of my sails. I don't let my sails usually go down below below that. And there's my telemetry beeped to let me know that. I'll come in a little hot, but that's alright. Yeah, Billy came out and cut the field, man. Thank you, Billy. Oh, Lord. I hear you, but I gotta make it around again. I came in a little too... this is one plane I kinda wish I had flaps on. I hear you, buddy. I hear you. Yeah, I gotta get this thing down before I ruin this battery. You gotta cut the power. If it was a paved runway, I mean, it'd be no issue at all, but it's not, so. Oh, that was hard, that. I don't like that. Oh, man. No. Yeah, I'm well below where I like to be on my sails. I'm in the 340 something range, and I don't like that at all. I like keeping it in the 360, 370. Even 380 range. It's hands off on taxiing, so pretty straight on that part of it. I don't even know. I may have no idea how long I've been flying. Alright, we're gonna find out. Maybe. If the camera head went off already. It goes 15 minutes and shuts off. Let's see. Okay, second flight. I went ahead and manually, I centered my elevator trim, and I manually gave it a couple turns on the horn there. So basically I need to retrim the elevator. So let's do that. I may have turned it twice, complete turn, 2 complete turns, and I think that was a little too much. Just wanting to climb a little bit. I get it. I like my trim centered if possible. Up a little more. Let's see here. Looks about perfect there. Yeah, it's climbing a little bit, but then again, that servo isn't recentering perfectly. It's hard to tell. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change that servo out. I don't like that. I like my servos to center back to where they should be. Invert. Yeah. The best if I get it without changing the servo. So let's do a little flying here, messing around. To give you an idea how much throw I have in this plane, these sharp turns I make, it's just, I'm barely moving the stick. I may be moving it an eighth or maybe a quarter of an inch. kill the throttle. There's no wind to float with, but maybe that's something. But actually, I've got a tailwind right now. That's all. No throttle and it's moving. Turn around into whatever little one we have here. Yeah, that gray sky, man, it's hard to see. It's hard as heck to see. Half throttle. It covers a lot of area quick. Cut it down a quarter. Yeah, one of our club members, Billy, he cuts the grass out here. I mean, he does an excellent job. He's gonna build that flag pole and put the flag out compared to that other one we had. I mean, it's a beautiful pole. It's like a three-stage, different diameter, three-stage pole. That guy is very talented. He's a jack of all trades. I'm real close right now to me, and on camera this looks like it's 100 feet away. Actually read the bottom. It says "Made in China." All right. It doesn't, but I'm sure it is. Everything's made in China nowadays. Name brand stuff. Everything. It's a shame, really. Invert. Yeah, I'm starting to feel that elevator servo more and more, where I have to actually correct. I'm constantly on the elevator, the stick, the elevator. If I give up, it just wants to keep going up until I pull down, and vice versa. It's like a manual servo. Doesn't center. It's just these servo, this plane. I mean, I fly the heck out of this little plane, and which I mean, still the servo should last, but I'm sure they have defective ones too. You know, everybody does. After all, they're all made in China. like a bumblebee. I'm right in front of me doing this, and y'all may be able to see it. If you're on a 60-inch flat screen or something, you'll be able to see it, but on your smartphone, seems like it's miles away. Well, I come right in my face with the plane. It seems like it's far away. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and bring it down. I'm in the 370s, and that's under load, and it says like quarter throttle, or about a third throttle, not quarter. Start slowing it down. Like I say, it comes in hot, unless we have a good headwind. It likes to keep flying. That dig on the elevator. You know, it's crazy. Look at that, man. Give it a little flare up and it stays up. Yeah, I definitely gotta fix that. Boy, now that I have 100% on my rudder. Boy, I can't, I tell you what. Just barely touch it. I mean, you're moving a hair's width in that rudder. Whoosh. That was fun. Yep. That's why I like to bring my packs down in the 370 plus range. I mean, I get plenty of flying time with my power setups that I have on my planes. Kind of make them to where they'll fly for a long time on less milliamperage if possible. That was fun.